Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you on my way to work, and you know how we do it on my way to work. We're live to talk about anybody and everybody, anything and everything. Y'all keep me company, and hopefully, I keep you guys slightly entertained. You saw the title, As This World Turns, baby. There's a lot going on in the world right now. There's a lot going on these YouTube streets, but I want to talk about something slightly different. That's something that's been talked about last week, and people have been discussing it, here and there, things like that. There's a big conversation going on in Congress right now about what to do with the American public, and I know there's this, like, I guess this fourth or fifth stimulus package being discussed. I've been reading a lot about that, and it kind of relates to me because at my job, we are the smallest branch that in this area, whatever. So we're the smallest branch, whatever. But it seems as though we are the first one that they call in order to help out these larger branches. My department, we have a 5-person crew. Should be a 7-person crew, which means that we are 2 people down at this present time. We're 2 people down at this present time. So we're still, doing what we need to do. We have a new manager that is with us, because our old manager went to one of the larger facilities, whatever, And this is the building manager, like the manager, not my supervisor, not there, but the person who is in charge of all 3 managers that's in the building, whatever. And so he went on to a different department. But when he went there, whatever, they keep constantly asking for assistance and help on, can we send someone from my department onto somewhere else? And I told this guy, we had a little department meeting. I was like, well, if companies stop worried about, people coming to work and worry more about retention of people that come to work, they don't have to be going through all these issues across the country, especially now here. You're like, well, I argue about, paying people a living wage, not just companies in general. It's like a lot of proper and government to more than what they are willing to make their absolute job. And I had to break it down to him. I was like, well, Funky did something like this, I think last week, whatever, broke it down for Florida. Let me break it down for here in Georgia. The maximum unemployment that you get is like 375 or 365. So you times that by 4, which is typically 4 to 5 months weeks in the year. So that's 14. It's about a little bit under $1,500 you get a month from unemployment. Then with that, you compound the $1,200 that the government's giving you, because they give you extra $300 a week for the COVID thing. So you add both of those up, that's $2,700 you get for sitting at home doing nothing, if you're collecting unemployment and if you're collecting the whole COVID relief thing. Now, what fast food place that you know of is paying their employees $2,700 a month? See, my thing is this. Okay, it's on. Y'all know this screen is so damn dark. I don't know what's going on. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? What's up, babies? So what fast food company you know is paying their employees $2,700 to drop fries, to fry chicken, to flip fish, to build tacos, whatever the case may be? So if you're getting that incentive of $2,700 a month to do nothing for however long it lasts, what incentive are these companies giving you to go back to work? Now, when Biden tried to pass the minimum wage bill of $15 a month, $15 an hour, these companies now, or some restaurants, I've seen signs that haven't opened at all because due to the fact that staffing. So you rather cut off your nose and spite your face because you don't want to lose money or pay your employees a living wage, because you just don't. But then you complain about not having people wanting to go to work. This had to do with me because yesterday I drove to my location to work, and I saw that the manager was having a conversation with the supervisor and all the employees that was there in my department. But I was like, I could join in because, as y'all know, I work in a 7-point security checkpoints type of situation like that. So I could get past the last two to join the conversation or whatever. But when I finally did get to my department, they're like, well, we need you to go over to blank location because you're saying they're short staffed. And I'm looking like, they're like, hold up, we're short staffed. So if I leave, it's only going to leave 2 employees and supervisor to do the work. And then I'm looking like, okay, whatever. So of course I acted a fool a little bit, so y'all know how I do it. I'm not no stricken violet. I don't care who you are, what's going on. I cussed some people out. Well, it's not. I acted a fool a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And said, this is some bullshit. It makes no sense that, first of all, you have me driving all the way down to my location. Then now I have to drive all the way back across town to do this quote-unquote favor for these people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I've done this previously once, you know what I'm saying, several times before. And I'm like, well, I just did it because I just wanted to help out the team. And I'm like, fuck the team, because my point is, I'm putting wear and tear on my car and wasting gas. And gas ain't no cheap right now. Gas is on, you know what I'm saying, $3 plus in certain areas. I saw one place yesterday it was $3.21. I know there may not be a lot for some people who live in certain areas, but here in Georgia, $3.21 is a lot for some goddamn gas when it was just $2.59 last week before the whole oil pipeline shut down. So I'm like, damn, whatever. So I'm like, who's paying for my gas? Because I'm not going to go up there if I don't get my gas. I'm like, give me one of these gas cards, give me one of these credit cards, whatever. Give me the PIN number and let me get myself to going. And I told the my supervisor, I'm like, well, I'll be filling up on the way to work tomorrow, because I'm not filling up now. I mean, I filled up on Tuesday anyway, whatever, before I went to work. And when I got home last night, my gas was a little bit over, under a quarter, or over a quarter gone from a full tank. So I'm like, I'm gonna fill up my tank on the way to work tomorrow, that's where I just came from. Well, it's not, that's what I'm talking about it, wherever. I'm like, because it makes no sense that I'm going to sit here and try to fill up my gas now, and I'm going to spend all that gas and time and energy and run on my car going from the other facility location back home. Well, why don't you take one of the cars that we have here? So you think that I'm going to drive down here, pick up a car from here, go all the way back across town when I'm done doing the work that is required over there, come back here, pick up my car to go home? Give me this goddamn gas card and stop playing with me. And it's like, people don't think, and I was telling the manager who the new guy was that, y'all don't understand that what y'all do directly reflects the attitude of the employees that you have who have been here for a while, several years plus. Because everyone in my department has been there at least 5 years with the company. I told y'all I'm the youngest person, well, the newest there, and I've been there about 5 years, probably a little bit under. Everyone been there for what? 5 years, 15 years, 12 years, 17 years, this and the third. So I'm like, the fact that y'all do this stuff and y'all wonder why people are not motivated to come back to work or even to apply for certain jobs, because first off, y'all not giving them something, the incentive to be here. And the facility that I helped out yesterday, was it this week or last week? One of these weeks, they had about 8 people walk out. 8 people in one facility walk out. Mind you, they hired like 18 people, was not. And out of those 18 people, I think they said like 6 are still there. I'm like, y'all don't realize that what they do is people are getting smart nowadays. What they're doing is they are going into places to find employment because they have to keep their unemployment up. But they only staying long enough because when you come in at an entry level, it's not for me. I can live on that bullshit, but they're doing just enough to keep their unemployment and the benefits that they're getting, the $2,700 I mentioned earlier a month, and then when they have enough under their belt, they quit and still maintain that $2,700 a month. So they come in the door saying, yeah, I found a job, I'm looking for a job, and I'm still getting that, what's not. Well, as soon as they get ready to get their unemployment cut off, they quit that job. Oh, I was released, or they let us go due to, I'm saying, lack of work, which is this and the third. And they don't understand, they don't get the fact that, you know what I'm saying, the companies are doing enough, these companies here in America are doing enough in order for them to retain their employers, so their employees. They're building a foundation, they're building a culture of, well, let me put more money in my pocket because I don't want to pay people these living wages. So therefore they won't be retained long enough for us to literally grow as a company because they want the nonsense and they want to do the bullshit. They want to pay you the bare minimum, well, pay them the bare minimum because, as you always know, you always negotiate stuff. Like I negotiate going over there by y'all paying for my gas. And I'm not going to be stupid with the gas card or whatever, because you know, I talked my shit before I left. Y'all know I did. And I talked my shit. Don't be surprised if y'all see a $5 pizza from the gas station on a goddamn account. Don't be surprised if you see a hot pickle and a big gulp on that bitch. You know, talking some shit, playing around with, like I'm saying, because they know I don't do that, whatever. You know, I'm very responsible when I have companies' money, whatever. But still, I'm just one person in this whole situation. You have people who literally will do some shit like that. Get some hot dogs, get some whatever, and try to use all the company money. No, y'all, I'm wasting gas with y'all. I'm gonna get my gas back. I'm wasting time with y'all. I'm gonna get my time back. Here's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because he tried to say something like, when we had the meeting before, he tried to say something, well, you were hired with this company, well, it's not, and if so-and-so needs you, whatever, you should be willing to go. No, the fuck, I'm not willing to go. Oh, well, this person right here, her name is known across the region, was not, because she goes everywhere. She goes to Memphis. She goes to Jacksonville, Florida. She goes here, there, and the third. Well, I'm not her. And I don't care if the vice presidents of this region or people outside the region knows my name. How does it manifest into dollars? How does that manifest into me doing, let's say, getting more money throughout the company? Because you just said yourself was not doing all these favors, uprooting your life for these people's not, doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get a promotion. And my thing is, I see how y'all, when I say y'all, I mean this company, I was telling myself, when I was cussing and fussing yesterday, was down to a supervisor, he was like, why are you going off? Why are you going off? I'm like, because y'all be tripping. And I tell him was not, when I say y'all, I don't mean you, because of course you don't have any say so when it was not. But my thing is, you know, call me from home. If you want me to go somewhere else other than where I was hired to work, call me at home. Let me talk to you over the phone while I'm at home. Negotiate our terms of agreement was not. Be a couple extra hours here or there in the third, or whatever the case may be was not. And then that way I can do it. I'll be more inclined to do that, opposed to you waiting until I come into work, clock in, and then you say, oh, we need you over here. I'm not a traveling person like that. I don't do that over there. I don't like driving. First of all, I really don't like driving like that. Second of all, if I'm clocked in, granted, something happens to me was that it's y'all fault, y'all responsibility. A lot of people don't know that. If you're running errands or doing something for the company you work for and you're clocked in, whatever happens to you in your vehicle, your personal vehicle was not, just say you get into an accident, something happens, they're liable for that. They are liable for whatever happens to you while you're on the clock. And that goes for you being transferred from one facility to the other on company time. So I was like, y'all think that I'm just some person who likes to sit here and complain and talk mess? I don't. I hate talking mess. Well, no, I don't love talking mess, but I hate complaining though. It's just that I know the law. I know, I'm saying, what my rights is as an employee. I don't have to go anywhere. I'm going to go to help out because, you know what I'm saying, it makes no sense. And plus, I get to leave earlier from that other facility than I do from my facility. But the thing is that when I was leaving, because the work that I did was done at the other facility, I saw the people that takes our shuttle just now coming in because they were so short-staffed. And this manager wanted to talk about, well, maybe if y'all can cut down y'all time and how y'all process the work and do this in the third, where you'll hit a certain matrix was not, and then you'll get a bonus in the other. No, I'm gonna get a bonus regardless. That's first and foremost. Because if not, I don't have to be here. I need a job, but I don't need this job. And that's my mentality. I need a job, yes, but I don't need this job. And with all this free money floating around was now, you think I can't use an extra $2,700 a month for doing nothing? You think I can't use it? Who? Raise your hand if you can't use an extra $2,700 a month for doing absolutely nothing. Well, that's here in Georgia, but still, whatever your state laws and stuff is, tell me that you can't use that extra money for doing nothing. And I think y'all don't say what's that. I'm here and I'm gonna be here, what's that, but I still don't talk my shit while I'm here. I'm still gonna talk my shit while I'm here. Hey baby, what's up? It makes no dang sense, what's not, that you can't even think outside the box. Just because your salary, I'm not salary, I get paid hourly. I get paid pretty good hourly, was not, and if you add the hours that, you know what I'm saying, break down your salary was not based on how many hours you work, I probably make about the same thing, if not, you know what I'm saying, close to what you make. But I'm not gonna do that just to have a title. I don't do titles. I don't give a fuck about a title. These companies need to smarten up and start paying these people living wages if you want them to work for you and work vehemently for you. Yeah. So my tank went from over a quarter empty. It was, I filled it up. So like being full to being almost a quarter not full, to back being to where it was when I filled, almost where it was when I filled up. Because I'm not gonna be an asshole and fill up my whole car on the company down because I didn't get that much gas. But what I did do is I did put it where it was when I went home Tuesday night, because I filled it up for enough for me to when I went down there, wasting gas. Went to the other facility, wasting gas. Went back home from the other facility. These receipts. Here you go. Make it happen. Thank you. Let me go somewhere else. Give me that card again. Bring me that card. What do Maddie say? I don't have nails, but give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah. Give me the card again. And I will fill it up for me going down there right now, me going somewhere else, and me going back where I need to be. Yeah, I sure will. Y'all understand, like, when you are a viable employee, when you are someone who has proven yourself as being someone who they call on when they need help, what's that? You better leverage that. What the fuck are you doing? How are you driving? Get the hell on. You need to wager that. You want me to do you a favor? What is it? What's in it for me? Because I got $2,700 a month waiting on me to do nothing. While I think about, you know what I'm saying? Granted, they ain't gonna help me to live the lifestyle that I live. But the point is, $2,700 is better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? $2,700 is better than nothing, because my income has drastically decreased. The fact that I have another job to fall back on too As I told you, what's not. Y'all feel like I keep several jobs. I call it my fuck you policy. But anytime y'all get on my nerves and I want to say fuck you to it, I don't have to worry about not having income somehow coming in, one way or the other. That's why I keep several things under my hat and in the works. You know what I'm saying? It's not fuck you policy. At any point in time, I get tired. Y'all get on my nerves. I will say fuck you and still live the lifestyle that I have grown accustomed to. And the fact that I know that there's $2,700 out there, ha! Be doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Every little bit helps. I'm just saying. Like I said, who can't use an extra $2,700 a month? That's more than some people make anyway. And that's money just being given away here in Georgia for doing nothing. They were talking, oh well, because Brian Kemp, our governor, said, I think it's July, he said he's going to refuse that extra money to pay people for the relief, whatever. They're still going to get their unemployment, whatever, but they're not going to get their extra $1,200 relief money. But I was having a conversation with some people at my other job on the weekend. I was like, oh, he can't refuse the money, but you know there's also incentives in him taking the money. And if he think that refusing the money so people are down to $1,500 a month opposed to $2,700 a month, people still gonna be like, well, $1,500. What fast food restaurant do you know that's gonna pay people $1,500 a month? That's after taxes. Because if you choose to get your unemployment, here in Georgia at least that is, if you choose to get your unemployment, have the taxes not taken out of it, whatever, you get that whole amount of money. Well, that's a whole close to $1,500 a month that they get, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I guess they got to pay it back when tax time, so hopefully it's safe, at least a third of it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if you're using that money to live off of those now, you're not doing that. And I guess you're just not filing your taxes for the next year. Because you won't have to pay anything, or unless you have all kind of exemptions and things like that. I'm just saying. You know, these people out here, they don't know that there's ways around all kind of stuff if you talk to the right people. But yeah, these companies who are hurting and whatever, they need to start thinking about, okay, well maybe I should pay someone a living wage, because if not, this can happen again. This is what puts me under. This will help me, or not help me have my business. I think it's with Target, Starbucks, those type of companies where it's not major companies, they're paying their people decent money. And people are, well, shit, hell. If I had to, I'd go to Starbucks with no shame at all. Oh, a jumbo fresh latte? I don't drink coffee or whatever, but I guess that's a drink. Oh, you want a mocha chai? I don't drink that shit. You want an apple spice chai latte? Great, gosh. You want that grande? You want that vinte? You want that small, medium, large, jumbo? You know? Shit, because they pay people a living wage. So if I had to, I go to Starbucks. I go to Target. There's no shame. Like I told you, I will scrub toilets to keep me from being outside on the street and begging someone for some money. I told you, y'all would never know what's going on with me financially, especially if I'm doing bad financially. I won't be coming on here bad if I know damn money. I'll be going for the application to Starbucks, Home Depot. They're always hiring. Shit. You don't see on the signs at Home Depot always hiring. I be smelling like sawdust after I leave my job and shit. That's what soap and water's for. And the fact that I have a job, I can afford the soap and the goddamn water. I'm just saying. And your Home Depot pays pretty good as well. So does Lowe's. Now, I don't pay what I get paid now, but the point is, something better than nothing. While my thing is, I guess here in Georgia, unemployment happens. You can apply for it if your unemployment, your pay scale drastically reduced. And if I chose to leave the job that I'm at now and go to a Home Depot, Target, Lowe's, or Starbucks, my pay will drastically reduce. So guess what I would do? I would still be working at these places, and I would still be applying for unemployment. So whatever I'm making there, add to the $2,700 plus my little weekend gig, I guess I'll be alright. I guess I'll be alright. People don't realize, you know what I'm saying? There's always a way around things if you know what you're doing. But yeah, like I said, as this world turns, baby, people understand the world's gonna turn around. My world's gonna turn around. My world's gonna always keep on turning. I will never be caught up in a situation where I am living hand to mouth or paycheck to paycheck. Not up in here. Not with my goddamn smarts. In the words of Funky Amigo. She said, not with my goddamn money. Not with my goddamn brain and aptitude and able to will and deal and do business. Not with all my goddamn talents, I won't be living hand to mouth. I'm just saying. But even then, I was still like the hours that will be reduced. I can focus more on my art and my fashion and my consulting and stuff. And that's real good money. It's just not benefits for it. So you gotta keep a job with benefits. You gotta keep a job with 401ks. You gotta keep a job with PTOs. You gotta keep a job that will pay you when you're not working. Because when you do your consulting, when I do my consulting, I don't get paid if I'm doing consulting. And I try to keep at least one job a week. Be it personal shopping, be it closet organization, be it getting out your closets and give you wardrobe analysis. All that stuff. All that you can do when you're a fashion designer, baby. Never go broke. Do a little sketch, do a little designing. You know what I'm saying? Give you the basic concept, pick out the fabric for you. Boom. Get my money. Run me that. Run me that. You know, I ain't want nothing to come to y'all because I haven't talked to y'all all week pretty much. I talked to y'all what, Monday? Maybe? I came on like 4 times on Monday. I figured that was enough for y'all. Y'all got tired of seeing me, hearing me, being around me. No, y'all did you? I know you did. I'll be talking about y'all. I'm tired of the bullshit and the mess that goes on in these YouTube streets, but I'm getting tired of y'all. Y'all my boos. Y'all my babies. My baby boys, baby girls. But yeah, as this world turns, baby, people realize that, you know, if you pay people a living wage, they're more apt to work for you. They're more apt to be more loyal to you. They're more apt to, you know what I'm saying, do. Y'all have the culture of these businesses was not what they need to be in order for you to retain people. Is the reason why you don't have people working for you. The reason why you make on the books it's like you're making some money because you're whatever. But how many people are stressed out? How many people are not willing to stay there any longer, or if a better opportunity comes, they're willing to jump at it because they don't have time for the BS and the nonsense that y'all do, that y'all pull with these companies, especially these companies that pay people low wages. I'm just saying, y'all. But y'all know I'm always at work, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I appreciate you guys being here. I love you guys. But it's not important that I love you guys. It's more important that you love yourself. You love someone else. You respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. And it goes in all aspects of living, be it here on YouTube, be it if you're a manager or have a company or whatnot, you need to be appreciative and respectful of your employees. I'm just saying. Makes no sense. If you guys haven't liked this on the way in, please like on the way out. I definitely would appreciate it, you guys. Like I said, we can come on here and talk about the mess if you want to, but I choose to come on and talk about stuff that affects me in real life, or that will affect y'all in real life, and have y'all think about something a little bit more than just who said what about whom. What receipt you gonna pull out now? That's basically not a receipt, because once you pull it out, what you gonna do with it? You're not getting no money back from it. You're not doing anything about it. There was also some eyes in here. I saw somebody look what they looking at. Who's looking in here? Who's looking up in here? I'm just saying, who's looking up in here? But yeah, let me go give these people back their damn credit cards so they won't try to have me search for. Well, no, they don't. I told them to my house if you want to. Come to my house if you want to. You get your feelings hurt. But yeah, y'all. Love you guys. Y'all have a great day. Y'all be safe on these YouTube streets. Try to stay out of the mess as much as possible if you can. Not everyone who speaks on you needs to have a response from you, you know, because I mean it has been spoken, I won't say quite often, but it has been spoken here and there on these YouTube streets in the past couple of days. And my thing is, well, y'all still talking about me. I'm working and working it. Whatever, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Love y'all. Bye.